really do have to take care of
We
ourselves.
try
Like,
to,
please
at
know,
least.
like we practice what we preach. I believe me, I'm honestly thinking about watching the Steeler game tomorrow, just recording it and what, because I need sleep, y'all. John, what do you can you guys say anything about that as just a little bit of an insight from a therapist perspective?
You mean like self-care?
No, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have to be reminded of it. And I'm in a program right now with the VA and for pain management. And are you taking your 10-minute walks? They'll ask. And you know what? I put on my mindfulness app. I put on my headphones and I walked to my mailbox and back. I did supposed to do this twice a day, and it helped me. It helped clear the cobwebs, and I was aware of the wind on my skin and on my brow and the sun on my arms. 82 degrees, brilliant. Yeah.
Right.
So that sort of thing, and so that's self-care. I didn't take a nap, but I did do that self-care, and it was good for me.
It's funny. Absolutely. I have done that between sessions, and sometimes I have people waiting like 5 minutes or whatever, but I just need to go outside and look at the sun for a minute. I didn't do that today. Honestly, I did not do a good job of taking care of myself today because I'm tired and I was busy.
On TikTok, say that she would rather be 5 minutes late to an appointment and go poop than have to think about it the entire hour of the session that like she was about to go in. And like
that sounds like my old pastoral counselor Dave. I won't say his last name
about like
that's what he said. So no
okay.
He was a pastoral counselor. And so he was very laid back.
Yeah, I mean, I think
so. I agree with you.
Did he talk about going number 2, John?
Yeah, that's Dave would do that. He'd get his pipe out, and he had these chukka boots, and he would be tamping in the tobacco, and he'd just talk about going pooping, But he didn't use poop; he used the S word, and this was back in 77, 78.
gosh.
So
I feel like I need to pull us on track and get away from the poop talk. So as we get rolling here, I want to highlight something that I often quote in my work with people. I'm sure you guys maybe do too. The Serenity Prayer. We've talked about it on the show. Doesn't have to be a religious element if religion is not your thing, but the words still are poignant for mental health, and it is, God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I just feel like we humans screw that up royally constantly. Is that fair?
I think so. We will always want to justify ourselves. We don't want to, again, it's our humanity, and it's our ability, it's our issues with control. And it's a fool's errand to think that ultimately we have control in our lives. Yeah.
Well, it's funny, John, because I think we're halfsies on this. Half of us, and I think it really kind of aligns with like the abandonment insecurity stance we talk about with EFT and the engulfment insecurity stance with EFT. Like abandonment people, our style, Victoria, you and I think we struggle to be quiet and sit and, to have that serenity to accept the things we cannot control. But John, I think the engulfment stance struggles with the courage to change the things that we can. And so that's why I think this Serenity Prayer is all over this show, talking about that real rich element of control.
Right.
Because I would differ, John. I'd push back. There are a lot of things we can control.